Happy December 4th. My data memory, whatever you call it, on my phone is lower today than usual, so hopefully this doesn't cut off in the middle. Today, the fourth day of Vlogmas, I want to talk about, one of you asked me, do I want a cure? And I thought, meaning a cure for autism, and I thought I would talk about that. First off, there's two parts to that answer. One is, do I want a cure for me personally? And one is, do I want a cure in general? So the easy answer to start with is, do I want a cure? And the answer to that is no, and here's why. I'm 50 years old. I have had an autistic brain and nervous system for 50 years. This is all I've ever known. While the thought of suddenly being able to do a lot of the things that I've never been able to do is very enticing, you would have to rip my brain out and give me a whole new brain. I wouldn't be me anymore. Who I have become over the last 50 years would be gone. And even if it were possible to do it to just alter my brain somehow, to change every one of the millions of neurons in there, I have missed out on 50 years of living non-autistic. So the things that people learn when they are 3 or 6 or 16 or 38, I would have to learn at 50. And I can't go back to preschool. It's physically impossible. I cannot learn the things people learn at age 4 in the context in which they learn them. I would always still be different. I would always still be an outsider, an alien. There would be no point in changing my brain to a non-autistic brain when I have not learned all the things that I would have to learn to be a non-autistic person at age 50. If you want to, the person who asked the question said that they're currently reading Elizabeth Moon's novel, Speed of Dark. And yeah, I recommend, I don't want to give any spoilers, but read that novel and you will come to understand more about why I don't want to be cured. Now, I would love to have mentoring and, autistic-specific assistance in learning my way around things like career, because at age 50, I'm still trying to have a career. I'm running out of time, but I still feel young. I don't feel done yet, so... And looking at speaking of time, looking at how long this video is running, I may have to answer the second half of the question tomorrow. Today, I think it's just going to talk about, do I want a cure? And no, I don't. I do want... I'll use the word therapy. I don't like the word therapy, and I have not had good experiences with therapy, but I'll even use the word therapy. I think of it more as mentorship. Some kind of mentorship in forming and keeping friendships and relations with people, and interacting with people. In my career, I especially need help with things like where I envision my career going. I'm going to need to be able to contact strangers and sell them on my service, what I'm providing, and I feel very intimidated by that. Hopefully I can get into grad school and some of what I learned there will help me, but once again, it's not geared toward an autistic mind and autistic needs, so I'm still going to have to take what I'm learning there and shape it into something I can use. And it's hard work, and part of what makes it so difficult is I don't know what I don't know. Someone, I forget who, I wish I could credit them, said that, oh, I think it might have been invisible strings. If it wasn't, I apologize to the person it was for misciting. But they said that autistic people know what we need after we need it. We really can't tell you what we're going to need unless we've already experienced a lack of it. So that's part of why it's just so hard for me to change the things I want to change, because it's hard for me to even know for sure what it is I'm trying to change and how. But anyway, it's time for me to go to work. As you can see, it's a lovely day today, and I'm going to the library to work on a review of the terrible book I read yesterday, and I will keep you posted on that. And tomorrow, I guess I'll talk about a more general, do I want a cure for autism? If you've known me for a while, you already know the answer, but we'll talk about that tomorrow anyway. So, happy Vlogmas, happy December, have a great day. I love you all, really. You guys are just the greatest. You really are. That's not me blowing hot air. I really love you guys. And thank you for being with me. Just thank you. Talk to you tomorrow.